Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman's careers will always be synonymous with their characters of Deadpool and Wolverine. Their on-screen duel in Deadpool and Wolverine is set to shake up the Marvel Cinematic Universe both on-screen and off. It's in theaters and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. Marvel fans have been waiting for this on-screen pairing for years, despite the fact that Wolverine was killed off in Logan, and that there's been some rights issues between Marvel, Disney, 20th Century Fox, and everyone involved that would allow them to join forces. That's all explained in a violent, expletive-filled opening sequence with Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool out to dig up the grave of Wolverine. Now that opening alone should excite and leave the audience cheering for what's in store. Now Wade Wilson, who is Deadpool, is celebrating his birthday when he's taken into custody at the Time Variance Authority and interrogated by a man known as Mr. Paradox, who's played by Matthew Macfadyen. He proposes to Wade that Deadpool can save the sacred timeline and join the Marvel world, but this whole mission involves Wolverine, who is thought of as the greatest character and anchor in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, I may have said too much in terms of plot depending on what you consider spoilers, but let me just say that director Shawn Levy and his writing team, which includes Ryan Reynolds, have so much packed in store for the audience, not only in terms of just packing it with fun Easter eggs, cameos, and thrilling action, but it is backed by an emotional core both for the characters of Wade, Deadpool, and Logan, Wolverine. I use their personal names to reference that their alter egos are certainly driven by the need to connect and protect those back at home. Deadpool and Wolverine is a celebration of everything you love about these characters and what they mean to comic book movies. Now, this pairing is given that buddy cop adventure road trip dynamic to play off of. Ryan Reynolds goes full force, high octane energy with Deadpool's foul-mouthed, fast-talking and pop culture obsessed personality. He breaks the fourth wall, addressing the audience in a very meta way that we love, as he openly discusses Disney rights issues and even name drops Marvel head honcho Kevin Feige. Now, Hugh Jackman has that gruff, anger-filled growl as Wolverine, but he continues to back it with that deep, layered connection to his past. You need that emotional core for any of this movie to work. Their characters are ones who can regenerate and survive no matter how bloody and violent the fights get. Now, the specific plot may get a little lost along the way for the antics and the fights, but the emotion is always present. Matthew Macfadyen matches Ryan Reynolds' energy as the frantic Mr. Paradox, while Emma Corrin is a diabolical entry to the Marvel Universe as Nova, the film's core villain. Both are just pitch-perfect additions to this heightened tone set in place. The film keeps that R-rated tradition of Deadpool and adds in so much humor that you'll miss half the jokes. He quips, "I turn everything into a joke," and that certainly seems to be the mission of the screenplay, is to just take it to the next level. But what I admire about Shawn Levy still is him showing restraint along the way from what this film could have been. It's directly commenting on multiverses, timelines, extraneous cameos, while I think cautiously playing against some of those urges here. Yes, there are plenty of surprises along the way, but they felt grounded in the storytelling first, fitting into a certain criteria set in place. Fans will jump for joy and bob along to its very pointedly obvious soundtrack, which includes a perfect use of "You're the One That I Want" from Grease, along with "Like a Prayer" by Madonna. Deadpool and Wolverine is a nerdgasm of the highest regard, making it one of the best in the Marvel, Deadpool, X-Men franchises. I'm giving Deadpool and Wolverine 4.5 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I have some movie reviews, some celebrity interviews, and I'd love for you to check them out. I got to interview Matthew Macfadyen and Emma Corrin, so check out those interviews. They are very kind of short with their answers. I think they don't want to give away any spoilers, but check them out. I know you're going to love them. And then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of Deadpool and Wolverine. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.